Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. This is my post-match video for Manchester City 5, Burnley nil. What a game. What a fantastic performance. Now, I know we played Burnley. I know Burnley are struggling right now. But we also played Sheffield United and we only got in the one goal. We played West Ham. We drew with them. It hasn't been a free-flowing season for us, it's been a bit of a up and down season for us so far. And the fact that we had a lot of injuries doesn't help, and the fact that we didn't have a preseason doesn't help either. But I thought this game, we saw glimpses of sort of that high scoring City back. 5 goals, we were clinical and we took our chances really well. And we also rested a lot of key players as well for this game. So, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. But this 5-0 victory, it'll boost the team up. It'll boost the confidence of the team. And I thought we did absolutely phenomenal. Now, firstly, I want to talk about Benjamin Mendy. A lot of fans, including myself, have not been the kindest to him with his injuries and sort of his inconsistency. And I thought that goal, it's going to really boost his confidence. I thought he had a fantastic game. I thought he did really well. A lot of City fans were complaining that we don't have enough width. When I look at Benjamin Mendy, Gundogan, and Kyle Walker, it seems like the only way we can get width is if we're playing a double pivot. And I was thinking about it for a long time, and I'm thinking that maybe the double pivot is the way for City to go. I think to get the best out of Mendy, I think we might need to go on a double pivot. And look, Gundogan isn't my favourite player, but I thought he had a decent game. But we don't even need Gundogan to play in a pivot. Maybe Bernardo Silva could come in there. Maybe Pep might want Fernandinho and Rodri to play in the pivot as well, maybe. But I thought if we're playing with a double pivot, it suits Mendy really well. It lets Mendy go forward. And, he had a good connection with Ferran Torres, I thought, on the left-hand side. And he had an absolutely great game. And sort of Riyad Mahrez as well. I don't know, maybe a double pivot is the way to go. He scored a fantastic goal today, playing in a double pivot. And against Leicester, he scored a good goal as well. Maybe playing a double pivot is what City need at the moment to create width. And I'm not really forced, but I just think to get the best out of Mendy, double pivot might be the way to go. Mendy hasn't always been bad. He was good, but injuries have let him down, and it seems like he's becoming much fitter. It seems like his performances have gone up, and these games. I don't think he's going to start in the next game. Maybe Zinchenko might play. But these are the games now we able to rotate. We can rotate our fullback. We can rotate our squad. Give Mendy some rest in the weekend and maybe play him next week. Play him against Manchester United. Maybe another person I want to talk about is John Stones. I don't know. Is this guy even John Stones? Is he the right John Stones? Because he's been so phenomenal. He's been confident and he's been fantastic at the back with his ball playing abilities, with his passes, with his interceptions. I don't know. Is this guy is this guy the right John Stones? Like ever since that Wolves game, John Stones has upped his game in my opinion. He's sort of playing really well. I think it's the fact that John Stone's looking at it. He's looking at the fact that I've got 3 other people above me. I've got a fight with Diaz. I've got a fight with Laporte. I've got a fight with Ake. And I think that sort of boosted his confidence. Because when he played the first game against Wolves, I thought he was pretty solid. He played in the week. He played weekday against Olympiacos. He looked fantastic, and he played today, and he was fantastic. So we could see that slowly he's getting back to his best. Obviously, I think what Stones needed was I think he needed someone good next to him. I don't think Pep was fair on playing Otamendi and Fernandinho next to him because Otamendi and Stones doesn't work because they both need someone good next to them. if you get what I mean. He's learning well, and you can see that Diaz is sort of controlling that back line. He's doing well with the back line and stuff like that. And Diaz has been a fantastic player for us ever since he's signed. And obviously, next week we could even have Laporte playing with Diaz, or maybe Ake, if Ake is fully fit, maybe Ake and Stones could play in the weekday as well against Porto. So we now have, because we've got a full squad, we now have players we could rotate with. We even got Sergio Aguero, who didn't make the bench today, but was also given a bit of rest time. So maybe we might see him in the weekday to catch up with his fitness and stuff. So we now have a better squad to rotate with, and a lot of the players are going to get game time. Like, you can't say that player's not going to get game time. Like, Sterling didn't play today, but we know he's going to play the next game. It's now going to be a hectic fixture coming into Christmas, and I think having everyone back is a big bonus for us, because we're going to be able to rotate. We're going to be able to play different players on different days, and it is good times for us. And finally, I want to finish this video off talking about Riyad Mahrez. Like, Riyad Mahrez isn't everyone's cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of Riyad Mahrez, and I have criticised Mahrez, but I think a lot of the criticism I've given Mahrez is fair. But I thought today he was clinical. He was fantastic. He was in the right places, and he got his first hat trick for Manchester City. I think the problem with Mahrez is maybe I think people sort of, because he had a great season last season. If you look at his stats, he also had a decent stat in his first season. I think people just sort of, I think maybe it's because of his price tag, because he was very expensive for us. A lot of people look at him and think of him as a sort of 20 goal per season winger, and I don't think Mahrez is that, but he does have a good stat record. He has a lot of goals. He's got a lot of goals for City as well, and he has had some good seasons. But I think people sort of, including myself, by the way, I think people just sort of expect more from him. I could fairly say the same for sort of Mendy as well. People expect more from him, so whenever he gets a mistake, whenever he does something wrong, people jump up to him because of his inconsistency, you could say. But I think this game is going to be a good game booster for Mahrez. Hopefully, he can score more goals as well on that right hand side. And, he needs the goals because he is fighting for his place as well. Because remember, we've got a fully fit squad. So it's like, if you're playing well, you start. If you're not playing well, then you're going to get rotated. But I thought the Algerian did fantastic in today's game, and he did really well. And I want him to sort of keep the momentum. I want him to start games for us, but he needs to play like how he did today. He was fantastic. He's phenomenal. And we picked up the 3 points with 5 amazing goals by Manchester City. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.